The Romanesque period, spanning the 10th to the 12th centuries, marked a pivotal era in European history. It was a time when faith, creativity, and community flourished under the shadow of solid stone walls. Monasteries and small churches were at the forefront of this transformation, embodying the architectural simplicity and profound purpose that defined the Romanesque style. Romanesque architecture is characterized by its thick stone walls, semicircular arches, and barrel vaults. These features were not just stylistic choices, but practical solutions to structural challenges. Thick walls provided stability, while small windows reduced the risk of collapse. This simplicity, however, did not diminish the grandeur of Romanesque buildings. Instead, it emphasized their enduring strength and sacred purpose. Monasteries were self-sufficient worlds, combining religious devotion with practical innovation. They served as farms, schools, hospitals, and centers of production. The Abbey of Cluny, for instance, was renowned for its architectural scale and influence, spreading Romanesque ideals across Europe. Monastic life revolved around a balance of prayer, study, and labor, creating a rhythm that supported both the spiritual and physical needs of their communities. In the quiet scriptoriums of monasteries, monks preserved the knowledge of the ancient world. They meticulously copied texts by hand, often embellishing them with intricate illuminations. These manuscripts were not just books, they were works of art that reflected the dedication and creativity of their creators. Through this labor, monasteries became the custodians of knowledge during a time when literacy was a rare skill. While monasteries were grand and influential, small Romanesque churches held a special place in the daily lives of ordinary people. These modest structures were often built with local materials and reflected the character of their communities. Inside, frescoes told the stories of the Bible, serving as visual aids for a largely illiterate population. Romanesque art was deeply symbolic. Capitals, frescoes, and sculptures in churches were more than decorative, they were instructional. Each element conveyed moral lessons, biblical stories, or spiritual truths. For example, a carved tympanum might depict the Last Judgment, reminding parishioners of the consequences of their choices. This integration of art and architecture turned every church into a storyteller. Romanesque churches and monasteries also played a critical role in the pilgrimage culture of the Middle Ages. Sacred sites attracted pilgrims from across Europe, fostering the exchange of ideas and artistic styles. This movement helped spread the Romanesque style and reinforce the unity of the Christian faith during a fragmented time. Romanesque buildings, though simple in form, were rich in meaning. The use of stone symbolized permanence, while the symmetry of designs represented divine order. These spaces were built to inspire reverence and awe, serving as bridges between the earthly and the divine. Their unembellished beauty continues to captivate, reminding us of the power of simplicity. The legacy of Romanesque monasteries and small churches lives on, not just as architectural landmarks, but as symbols of human resilience and creativity. Their ability to combine function, faith, and artistry offers valuable lessons for the modern world. They remind us that even in times of great challenge, communities can thrive through shared purpose and dedication. As we conclude, think about the stories these sacred spaces hold. Next time you visit a Romanesque church or admire its art, pause and listen. What might it inspire in you? Let these echoes of history remind us to create with purpose, live with faith, and cherish the communities that shape our lives.